Hey guys, it's Stell from Hot Moving Podcast, man. I mean, yo, shout out to Aqib Talib, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to give the show like some time. But it's a good fit, man. You know, especially with Aqib Talib and Skip Bayless. I think those are the two guys now. Like Gilbert Arenas was in there, you know, giving his take on football and stuff. And I know people had kind of like try to like, you know, joke on him or get him for that. I mean, he wasn't too bad. You know, it's always good when you have a pro athlete that, even though they didn't play football, it's always cool to have like their perspective and everything. And Gil has some pretty decent takes, you know. And I wasn't a big fan of Gil. I think he clowned around too much and everything. But and say what you want about kind of just the underdog and how he set this whole thing up and all that stuff. But in terms of just what the show is right now, it's pretty good, pretty damn good. And look, man, like I got YouTube TV in because ESPN is no longer on there. Like I'm not hopping to other streaming platforms, like, you know, because I'll catch you know, ESPN First Take and, you know, kind of see if there's any hot takes that goes viral or something like that. So that's why I got that. But like I'm not switching over to fucking Hulu. Like, nah, you know what I'm saying? You know, morning sports talk shows on YouTube is great. You know what I'm saying? But I've been tracking this and it's actually pretty good. And Aqib Talib's been a star. He's been an absolute star. And you know, I think it's time to, like, I mean, it's early, but I know the show's young, but I mean, it's like, yo, like, you know, when a dude like Aqib Talib is always keeping it 100, you got to appreciate the realness and rawness that he brings to sports commentary. And of course, it can be done on internet platform. It can't be done on mainstream TV, but it works for the internet. You know what I'm saying? And look, I know Aqib Talib has a whole lot of personal issues and everything. And but I mean, a guy has been a Pro Bowler. I mean, a guy has been a damn good cornerback in his career. So and people may not like the way he come across, but I mean, he's more than qualified to talk on these things, man. And you got Skip Bayless, you know, on the show, obviously, and he can be nodding his head. Yep. You know, like, not that Skip's approval matters, but you know, Skip definitely appreciates Aqib Talib. You see it. They rarely get into it, honestly. You know, because I think like Skip just, you know, he appreciates Aqib Talib just being real. Especially when it comes to Shedeur Sanders' situation. And it's a weird situation how he's always, you know, saying that Shedeur Sanders is still working through an injury, a back injury that's going to sideline him for week 8. You know, and the whole weird, you know, Kevin Stefanski, remember like a couple weeks ago, he's like, well, we gotta figure, you know, it's not just a quarterback, we gotta assess everything. Like, as if like the sample size for Dylan Gabriel, like, nah, bro, like, you got 2 rookie quarterbacks, give one a guy a shot, give another guy a shot. If Shedeur Sanders doesn't work out, then go back to Dylan Gabriel. Like, that's totally fine. Like, I'm not, even though I'm a big Shedeur Sanders supporter, it doesn't, if he flames out, then and Dylan Gabriel proves to be better, then go back to Dylan Gabriel. You know, therefore we can shut down the Shedeur Sanders narrative and circus that, okay, cool, you put him out there, he can't play. Now that's just, I don't think that, but you got to find out what you got, right? And Kevin Stefanski wants to down his sword. Okay, then, cool. And Aqib Talib, you know, you got Jay Gruden on there. I feel like Jay Gruden on this show is like an NFL plant. You know what I'm saying? Like, he speaks for the establishment. You know, he's like, oh, well, every time in support of Shedeur Sanders, in terms of reasonable support, not like Shedeur Sanders should leapfrog Dylan Gabriel or leapfrog an opportunity. With the training camp, he went all through the strings. And then, like, when it come time to, like, question Dylan Gabriel and you got another guy in Shedeur Sanders, should we see what he has now, at least? Nah, we got to let, you know, Dylan Gabriel got to see, you know, all this development talk now, you know what I'm saying? But it was Shedeur Sanders the other way around, like, and he was playing like this. And Dylan Gabriel was the second string. People are going to be like, can we see what Dylan Gabriel got? You know what I'm saying? No, but no, I find it funny that, like, if there was a quarterback, Shedeur Sanders, in this spot, he would have been benched already, without question. But for the reason, Dylan Gabriel, it's only 2 rounds lower. Like, you hanging your hat on these 2 rounds difference. One's a 3rd rounder, one's a 5th rounder. Okay, fine. Cool. There's plenty of quarterbacks that have done very well, that's been drafted well past the 5th round in the NFL. But I digress. But odd situation going on in Cleveland, and Sorry I don't have the audio to play from the show. I'm like, I don't know, like OBS did some weird updates, so I can't be able to play it right now. I gotta figure that out. But either way though, man, Aqib Talib has been a star of the Arena, of the Gridiron show. And I mean, he does not take any BS and is gonna speak his mind. And I feel like Aqib Talib, these are his opinions, but he says in a way that kind of like represents, the fan affair. And we appreciate that. And Aqib Talib has definitely been a star of the show. I think Aqib Talib, if he was not on this podcast, it would have tanked already. Absolutely. You have to rely on 70-plus-year-old Skip Bayless to carry the show. And that's just not going to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need an energetic, younger guy in comparison to Skip to kind of bring the fire. Because Skip is going to bring it in spots, but not all the time. And it's odd because Jay Gruden was like, and Rashid Cognito does well. The other guy, Cody Kessler, does well too. Like, not bad. And the female host, this moderator, she's not bad. She doesn't interject too much, but she knows her sports. But I like it. It's a good format. You know what I'm saying? And it's great that we got the internet and like platforms like YouTube, because we can't have a show like this on mainstream TV. Just absolutely not. Absolutely not. But the Aqib Talib is becoming a star, and he's great. He is great for the internet and streaming. He is great for internet and these YouTube, the YouTube channels. It's like, it's great. Like him on TV, just not. You know what I'm saying? And could he do TV? Maybe, but he's a little rough around the edges. But we don't need. We like that on a non disciplined format, like a non-traditional format, non-traditional platform. And he's been great. Absolutely been great. I'm liking this show a lot more, and it's really because of him. Skip Bayless, I had my issue with Skip and all that, and just the whole mainstream TV and Fox exit, but I feel like Skip likes this format. It gives him new life. Awesome. Glad he has something to kind of like, even though I have my issue with Skip, it'd been bad to see him just kind of wither away. Because Skip is entertaining at the end of the day, and that's what you want. You do want sports and entertainment. We can't leave out the entertainment part, and Aqib Talib definitely brings it. But it's not all a show though. It definitely feels authentic and stuff. So I just want to shout him out, man, because I've been enjoying the show, and he's been great. And it's like, this is one of the better shows, sports commentary shows, than what we have on mainstream platform or mainstream or traditional programming on mainstream television, right? So absolutely great, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.